Hey, second grade, welcome back. Let's do our next lesson in Chapter 7. So I want you to go ahead and get your Chapter 7 workbook. Let's open up and find Lesson 7.4. So it's page 485 and 487 are the two pages that I'm going to rip out. If you need to pause this video to get yourself all sorted, go ahead and do that. If not, let's get going. So we're not going to do that front page. Yesterday, or whatever day it was for you, was a fluke. We're not doing it again with me. So go ahead and flip over to the back of that first page. So today what we're going to be learning about is how to make the same amount of money with different coins. So it's kind of like we can show the same number in two different ways. We can also show the same amount of money in two different ways. So here it says, here are two ways to show 30 cents. Look at Matthew's way. If you trade 2 dimes and 1 nickel for 1 quarter, the coins will show Alicia's way. Okay, so here we have Matthew, and both of them have 30 cents, but as you can tell from just looking at the picture, they have very different coins, right? So if we count, here we have 2 dimes, so that's 2 hairs, and then we have 2 nickels. Okay, and then Alicia, we have a quarter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 nickel. And both of them are going to show 30 cents. So here we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And here we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Two different sets of coins, but they equal the same amount. So we're going to be practicing that today. And we're going to be showing 2 ways to make the same amount of money. Okay? So let's go ahead and go down to number 1. So it says use coins, show the amount in 2 ways, draw and label the coins. Okay, if you have coins at home, like if your mom or dad has a big coin jar, you can go ahead and get those coins and let's just practice together. I have some play coins that I'm going to use. And if you don't have any coins at home, that's not a big deal. But if you do, it's good to actually practice with real money. So you can go ahead and get those out. Okay, so we want to show 61 cents. So I always want to think, well, what would be the biggest coin I could use, right? Because I want to make it the easiest way possible. Do you? Right? I mean, easiest is the best, right? So I'm going to try to make it the easiest way possible. So the biggest coin is a quarter, and that's 25 cents. So there's 1 quarter. So we're at 25, right? Can I add another quarter? What's 2 quarters worth? 50 cents. Okay. Can we add another quarter? Let's see if I have another quarter. Can we add another quarter? What's another quarter worth? 75. Oh, that's too much, right? So I'm going to take this away. So now we're back at 50. Okay, we have 50 cents. My next biggest coin is a dime. All right, so I got a dime there. So we have 50, 60. We need 61. So what coin could we do to get us to 61? A penny. Okay, so that's our first way. We're going to use these coins. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that way out. So I'm going to slide these up. And I'm going to draw them. So I have 2 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A dime. Gets 2 hairs. And a penny. A dot. Okay, so I'm going to double check my work, make sure that I have the right amount of money. I need 61 cents. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61. Or if I'm really good at counting money, I could go 25, 50, 60, 61. Okay, so we've done the hardest part. We've found the easiest way to make 61 cents. Now what we need to do is come over here and come up with a different way. So this is our old way, right? This is what we had before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a trade. So I'm going to trade one of these out. So I think I'm going to trade out this dime. So a dime is worth how much? 10 cents. So what coins could I trade out that would also equal 10 cents that aren't a dime? Okay, there are two ways, right? We could do 2 nickels. That would equal 10 cents. Or you could do 10 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know if I have 10 pennies. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this equals 10 cents, right? 10 pennies equals 10 cents, and 2 nickels equals 10 cents. So I could use either one of those ways, but because I want to do the easiest way, what would be easier to draw? The 2 nickels, right? So I'm going to trade out this dime, not for 10 pennies. That works, right? That works. That'll do the trick. But that seems like a lot of work. So I don't want to really have to draw 11 pennies, right? Because we have another one here. I would rather just draw 2 nickels instead of this dime. So now, this is what we had before, right? We had 2 quarters, a dime, and a penny. Now, instead of this dime, we're going to have 2 nickels. It's the same amount of money. It's just with different coins, right? So now I can go ahead and redraw my new way to make 61 cents. So we have 2 quarters. Can you hear my phone? It's blowing up, guys. I need to put it on silent. All right, and then I have 2 nickels. A nickel only gets 1, right? And then a penny. I'm going to put that penny down here. Okay, so now I'm going to double check my work, make sure it equals 61 cents. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61. All right, if I'm really good at counting, I could just go 25, 50, 55, 60, 61. All right, we did it, okay? Both ways show 61 cents. Is there more ways that we could show 61 cents? Of course, right? We could make even more trades. But these are the 2 ways that we showed. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So now we want to make 36 cents. All right, so again, I always want to start with the biggest coins first. So I'm going to start with a quarter. Can I put a quarter down? So here I have 25 cents, right? Okay. Can I add another quarter? Can I do that? How much is that? 50 cents. Okay, it has to be 36 cents. So we've gone a little bit too much, right? So I'm going to take that quarter back. Okay. So let's do a dime, right? Can we do a dime? How much is that? He's upside down, isn't he? That's 35 cents. Okay. Well, we want to get to 36 cents. So we need 1 more cent. So what can we use to get to 1 more? A penny. All right, so this would show 36 cents, right? 25, 35, 36. So this will be my first way. So I'll slide that up and I'll draw this out. So I have a quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yep. A dime gets 2 hairs, and a penny just gets a dot. All right, let's see. We have our quarter 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. And here we have 25, 35, 36. Okay. Woo! We got our first way. So this is our old way, right? That's what we were doing before. Well, we have to come up with a second way. So let's make another one of those trades. Again, this time we can't really trade out a penny, right? Because a penny, no other coin equals 1. So this is the only one that we can't trade out. Now we can make a trade for the dime, or we can make a trade for the quarter. Okay, either way works. We just have to find a set of coins that equals that same amount. But since we just traded out this dime, I'm going to take this dime back again. And I know that 2 nickels equals 1 dime, right? That equals 10 cents. and that'll be my second way. So I'll slide that up. I'll draw my quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, we only have 1/4. Oh, hopefully you're doing it with pencil. You can erase. Yikes. Okay, nickel, 1. We got 2 nickels, 1/4. You guys probably all heard me say my 2/4 and you were like, oh my gosh, Miss Broker, no. Okay, so now let's double check. Let's make sure that I have the right amount, right? We want to have 36. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. Or if we count it just by the coin, 25, 30, 35, 36. All right, guys, we did it. So in both of these scenarios, right, we have 2 different ways to show the same amount of money. So both of these equal 61 cents, and both of these equal 36 cents. Okay. I want you to go ahead and try this page. So go ahead and see if you can figure out 2 different ways for 55 cents, 90 cents, and 75 cents. Okay? Draw out your 2 ways, and when we come back, we'll share our answers. Now, the only difference for today is we could have 2 different answers and both be right? Because there's lots of ways that we could show the same amount of money. So even if your way doesn't match my way when we check our answers, you still could be right. As long as it equals the right amount of money, you're good, okay? Now what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to draw like 55 pennies. Don't do that. That's going to take way too much time. Don't draw 55 pennies. That's crazy, okay? Instead, try to come up with other ways, all right? Always start with the biggest coin and then go down, okay? I will see you in a few minutes. Good luck. You guys got this. All right, guys. You guys got yours done? If not, pause it, okay? I'm going to go over my answers. If your answers aren't the same, it could be right. You could still be right, okay? Just make sure that you're double checking your work, making sure that you have the right answers. Okay, so for number 3, for 55 cents, I started with my biggest coins, and I found we could have 2 quarters and a nickel, so 25, 50, 55. And then I traded out this quarter and the nickel. I made 2 trades. I know, crazy. I got a little bit wild. But then I had 3 dimes instead of these 2 coins. So I had 25, 35, 45, 55. Okay? Both sets of coins equal 55 cents. All right, for number 2, we wanted to make 90 cents. So I put 3 quarters, a dime, and a nickel. So 25, 50, 75, 85, 90. Okay? And then over here, I made a little bit of a mistake. Okay? I traded out this dime, and I put 2 nickels instead. So we have 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90. Okay? Both equal 90 cents. For number 5, we needed 75 cents. So I put 3 quarters. That's the easiest way to make 75. You only need 3 coins. 25, 50, 75. And then I traded out this quarter for 2 dimes and a nickel because that also equals 25 cents. So we have 25, 50, 75, 25, 50, 60, 70, 75. Okay? Both equal 75 cents. Now, if your ways don't exactly match mine, that's okay. Maybe have your homeschool teacher, whoever you have at home with you, have them check your work, make sure that you have coins that equal the right value, okay? Then go ahead and try the rest of the problems. Again, ask them if you're right, whoever you're at home with, and check your work, okay? Make sure that you're still practicing at home, counting coins, maybe practice telling time, okay? The more that you practice, the better that you're going to be at this and the easier it is, okay? So keep practicing, keep working hard, and I will see you all very soon. All right, guys, have a good day.